Hey, what's up everybody? Nate Bailey here, and I'm excited to talk. Today's topic is to celebrate your wins. And we're going to talk about why this is so important. The last video inside of the Mindset Matters YouTube channel, we talked about what do you want and getting this clarity and purpose and direction inside of your life on where you want to go. Like, we all have a starting point, our current reality, where we are at right here, right now, based on the decisions that we've made up until this point. And so then we spent some time and we talked about, like, where is it that you really want to go and creating the plan around that. And so today I want to talk about how the importance of really celebrating and appreciating the process along the way, because if we do not, we can get lost, we can get overwhelmed, we can burn out if we don't stop, look back, see how far we've come, so that we can then feel good and continue to go on the path to where it is that we want to go. So very important that we celebrate these wins. And before I really dive too deep into this, like, thank you so much for joining me on Mindset Matters YouTube channel and just taking time to really invest in yourself so that you can create the life that you want for yourself, for your family, for your business, and for your community, and the impact that you make out on other people inside of this world. We need more of you out here really being intentional about yourself and your life and your direction and your path. And so I really hope that you could take some great things away from this so that you can continue on the path that you're on today to really create a life that you truly desire. So I want to talk, first of all, like, celebrate your wins. Like, okay, that sounds great. What is a win? It can be very easy to get caught up in this game of setting goals that don't matter to you, setting goals that you think that you should set because other people believe that that's the path that you should be on. But when we talk about celebrating your wins, we're really just talking about, like, the things that are important. So we talk about the what to you most importantly, right? Like, what are your wins? Big or small? Like, there is big or small, right? It doesn't matter. It's just important. Every little step we take, every little progress that is made inside of your life, it's a win. And it's significant. And if you don't celebrate those along the way, like at the end of every day, I'm talking about, what are my 3 wins? I'm celebrating every single day because it's so important. If we don't, we get lost. We get caught up in just continuing to push and to grow and to go out and do things. And again, we get burnt out if we don't stop and we really appreciate the wins along the way. Like yesterday for me, I went for a 6-mile run. I had dinner with my family. I read 10 pages out of a book. I had some great conversations with friends. All of those are wins. And for too long, I would not give any credit or power to those wins. And I would just feel like, well, that's just what you're supposed to do. And so then I would just continue to do these things that were significant and that were wins inside of my life, but I would discredit them, so I never felt like I was making any progress at all. And that's a very slippery slope to get on. Because once you get on that, like, you just continue to go down and fall back to your old self-gravity, to this person that you used to be. And inside of my life, I want to continue to grow and expand and never stop moving forward. There's going to be times where I'm going to hit the wall. There's going to be times where I might get punched in the face and fall down a little bit. But as long as I continue to dust myself off, and at the end of the day, be like, man, what are 3 wins that I had today? Even on the days where I just feel like nothing went right, we can always find a win, and it's so important that we do so. Again, celebrate your wins so that we can continue to stay on that trajectory, because the moment that we feel like, nothing I'm doing is working, nothing I'm doing is succeeding, no one's listening to my message, I'm not getting likes and comments on Facebook, man, this thing that I wanted inside of my business, it feels like it's never gonna happen. And we get to that place when we don't take time to celebrate and appreciate the little things that happen along the way. And then as we continue to do this, right, as we continue to recognize the 3 wins every single day inside of our life, all of a sudden, like we hit a home run. We hit something big. And then it gives us a bunch of energy and motivation. And what do we know about energy and motivation? It wears off fast. But the energy and the motivation is kind of like this hit of morphine, right? Or this big surge of energy that like wakes us up and gives us just enough to continue to go, because the wins, the big wins, they're fewer and further between, right? So we really have to hone in and celebrate on the small things every single day. Like, again, the lunch with your child at school. The doing what you said you would when for so long you were the person that wouldn't. It's all of these little things that happen. It's the interactions that you have with a stranger, a conversation that you had that either lifts you up or where you were able to lift someone else up. These are all wins along the way. And if we continue to recognize them and identify them, and the only way we can do that is by not being casual in our life, but being extremely intentional inside of our life, right? And so you said, what are the wins? The wins are yours. And then, again, why is this so important? Talked about it already, right? Burnout stops your progress. If we don't, we're going to burn out. Our progress is going to be stopped. We're going to go backwards towards old self-gravity, OSG. Our old self-gravity is the person that we used to be, right? When we declared who we wanted to be and where we wanted to go in life, like that person at that moment when you made that decision, that was old self-gravity. Now you're stepping into something new every single day. Every single day you're taking action, and you're becoming someone new, becoming the person that you need to be to get where you want to go. And we continue that momentum and that movement by celebrating our wins. Got to celebrate your wins. So important. And so here's what I would like you to do. Here's a call to action for you. Every single day, at the end of your day, sit down, get a journal out. What are at a minimum 3 wins? And the more you do this, the more you will recognize more than 3 wins every single day. And it'll start to create this momentum, and all of a sudden the snowball gets a little bit bigger. And then before you know it, you're an unstoppable force. And you are going to create the life that you wanted. So thank you so much for taking some time to listen to this message about celebrating your wins. Go out every single day, write down at least 3 wins inside of your day. They don't have to be big and huge, small, but they're not small to you. They're not insignificant to you. They are incredible. They are powerful. So with that, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to my message here inside of Mindset Matters. Please share this, subscribe to my channel, and just continue living your life.